What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. Hopefully all of you guys are having a wonderful day, going into the Labor Day weekend, and we are coming up closer to the end of the year, so hopefully you guys are on track to achieve all of your goals and all of your dreams. So if you are new here to the channel, my name is David Esparza, aka David Gaines, and my job here, my purpose that brings me fulfillment, is to help you guys, motivate you guys, inspire you guys to, just keep going. Whatever you're doing in your life. There's a big old bee right here. Okay, he's gone. But anyways, what my calling, I feel like, is to help all of you guys stay motivated, stay on track, inspire you guys to, chase after whatever you want to do in your life, right? So these are going to be 5 major things that you need to start doing in order for you to change your life, right? So we do have a little cigar here called it's a espresso with cream, so it's kind of like a coffee flavor a little bit. So I've had this one before, decided to pick it up again because it was just that good. So we're gonna light this up and pretty much talk to you guys. So first major thing that you need to do to start changing your life is to have a relationship with God. I don't care what kind of religion that you are, you just need to seek that relationship with our Creator. That way you know how to live your day-to-day life, learn about life, because it does preach that in the Bible, the Quran, whatever religious book you read. It's very, very important to have that relationship with the man above, because he's only going to lead you, guide you down the right path, because he does have a purpose for you. He does have a plan for you. It's up to you to execute that plan when he calls you and when you seek that relationship with him, right? So every day, pray morning when you wake up, pray at night before you go to sleep. Obviously, take some time to read the book that you are supposed to read, and just learn, grow about life in general, right? And live your life, surrender your life to your Creator. So that is number 1. Obviously, have that relationship with God. Most important. And I didn't know this until I actually started seeking my relationship with them. So it's very important no matter what you do in your life. So you just got to make God your priority. So that is number 1. And number 2 is going to be fixing your mental, right? The way that you think and the way that your brain operates is going to be your superpower. So you need to build a mindset that's going to help you through challenges, help you think creatively, and help you, throughout your life in general, because, the devil or the enemy is going to come in and it's going to attack your mind. It's going to create all these things: anxiety, depression, self-doubt, temptation, lust, all these things, right? And in order for you to build a mindset, what you need to start doing is reading books. I know a lot of people don't like to read books, but I'm a big believer on books, because essentially any self-development book or mindset book, or anything that you're trying to learn about, in that 300-page book is going to be 30 years worth of wisdom or experience. So you're obviously going to get some of that information and implement it into your life. So it's going to help you throughout your journey, so you're not going to make the mistakes that you learn from the book into your day-to-day life or your journey of life. So that's why I'm a big preacher on books. You get to learn a lot in a short period of time. So go out there, start reading some books. That's what I started to do. Helps you, calm the mind as well. So if you deal with a lot of anxiety, reading is going to help you out a lot. So any psychology book, anything that you're trying to learn, skill wise, anything like that, go ahead, pick up the book, start reading it. A lot of people like to listen to books, but I feel like it takes a lot more brain power to read the book. So get the book, buy it on Amazon, get it delivered, and start reading your books. And then you can also start listening to podcasts, business podcasts, mindset, self-development. There's a lot of great podcasts out there that you need to start listening to, because this is another way to learn from a lot of people's experiences, or figure out different things that you might want to do. That way, if you can learn from somebody else that's already doing what you want to do, you can listen to the podcast and they'll tell their story. They'll tell you like what they did and what things to avoid, and pretty much how they came up and were successful, right? So that's basically how we learn. And that's helped me out a lot throughout my journey as well. I've never really been a big podcast listener, but that pretty much saved me a lot too as well. And then another thing that helped my mindset a lot too as well, being aware of the content that I was consuming. Obviously, scrolling endlessly is not going to help your mindset a lot. You're going to compare yourself to other people, see their successes, and see that you are behind in life. And essentially, everybody's on their own journey, and you need to figure that out. And so I tried to stay away from certain types of content that can distract me from my journey alone. So that is number 2. Going into number 3 is going to be everything physically on your body. So you need to obviously get into the gym, get into good shape. It's hard to keep a 6-pack year round, so obviously you need to get into the best shape of your life. If you've never had a 6-pack before, I highly recommend that you try and get a 6-pack, because it is hard to get down to that certain body fat percentage. You need to be on a strict diet, strict gym regimen, and pretty much build your physique, right? Not only building your physique is going to build you a lot of confidence, but you also need to look presentable. You need to get a haircut, trim the beard, smell good, dress nice. Doing all these things is going to help you out tremendously, because it's just going to bring more self-confidence, self-belief. You're going to look professional, you're going to talk professional. It's just going to bring a different energy, different vibe to you. Because obviously, the phrase, if you look good, you feel good. And, if you do that day to day, you're obviously going to get a lot more done. Just kill the day in, every aspect, because, you're just overall just confident in yourself, and that you can get the stuff that you need to get done during the day, right? So physical, get in shape, get a haircut, dress nice, change your wardrobe, buy some cologne, brush your teeth, whiten your teeth, overall just better your personal hygiene and your looks, right? So that is number 3. It's going to be physical. Going into number 4 is going to be your financial status, right? You need to have multiple sources of income. You need to build high income skills as well to obviously build you financial freedom, right? Whether that's, sales, getting into the financial markets, investing, real estate, having multiple businesses, right? This is what brings you financial status. It's going to set you up for the long run to achieve that financial freedom and essentially work for yourself if you want to, right? So if you are just starting off, just like myself, I would highly recommend to, try to pick up a full-time job, part-time job, and work on like some type of high income skill to, that way you can learn that skill, and then it can essentially replace the work that you have. I believe that a lot of people should have, at least three sources of income when starting off, because you have that source of income coming in until something else, can pop off and, really just kind of set you free. And then you can start to take that other source of income and put it into other areas or build other businesses if you would like. Obviously implement the power of social media. There's a lot of money in this world that a lot of people don't really know about, and are just scared to put themselves out there, to essentially build that financial freedom for themselves. You got to make your money work for you. You don't want to work for your money. That is the quickest way to, lose the time, and you kind of want to buy back your time in this case scenario. So start working on getting multiple sources of income, and honestly just set that goal of becoming a millionaire. Because if you set that goal for yourself, you're obviously going to work towards it, and eventually it's going to happen, right? So if you set that goal for yourself, you're more than likely going to work your ass off to try and accomplish that goal, right? So I've been around a lot of millionaires, and essentially they just have the same mindset. They were not scared to take a risk. They had nothing to lose, and they had everything to gain, right? They all built their mindset. They worked on their physical fitness, and from there they just grew their financial status, right? So it just it takes some time. It's not built overnight. A lot of people want rich money, like fast money overnight, and that's just not the case. You need to build your skills. You need to level yourself up in every aspect of your life, and that's essentially how you're going to become a multi-millionaire. And just embrace the journey. It's gonna suck, it's gonna be hard, but as long as you stick through it, you never give up, chase what you want, you're gonna achieve it eventually, right? But money likes speed and efficiency, so make that money quick, right? You want to work as if you already have it or you need it like right now, right? That's how you got to have that mindset to be in that flow state of money, right? Streams of income, right? So we got your relationship with God, your mental, your physical, financial. Last but not least is going to be the different relationships and networking that you have, right? It's good to have like a brotherhood, people to grow with, people to come with you, to help you along the journey, right? So you want to have some mentors in your life that do what you want to do, that have the money that you want to have, that have the life that you want to have. And you just need to have them in your life, right? Because you are only going to learn and grow with them. Obviously, they're going to be on a different journey than you. They're going to be probably far more ahead than you, and that's okay. They're just there to help you and lead you and guide you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve, right? So find those people, keep them in your life, because they are only going to help you, and you're only going to learn and grow from them. They can have other resources that can maybe even help you out even more, but obviously try to find that brotherhood. Maybe one or two people, maybe it's even more people, but have those people that have those people in your life that are living the life that you want to live, because it's only going to benefit you in the long run. And then whenever you do make it, obviously you can go into business with them, or start up a new business, whatever the case may be. So it's good to have other people around you to bring in that positive energy, to have the same vision as you, because like I said, it's only going to help you out even more, man. So but yeah, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video to help you guys just start changing your life if you haven't already. These are like the 5 main things that really helped me out when I first started, and the journey is only going to continue from here. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, hopefully you are still chasing your goals, still chasing your dreams. Never give up on yourself. So I believe in you, bro. Keep going, doing what you love to do, man. I'll see you guys in the next one.